What's up, y'all?
Hey, what's happening, man? How's your
I
Friday
can't
going,
complain. Can't complain. Can't complain.
EJ? How you doing?
How's it going? Good.
Oh, yeah. So I just want to say hi to everybody that's already stopped in. Um, we really appreciate you guys stopping by. We got some pretty exciting vibes here tonight. It's our pre-release party. We've been working like right up until a couple of minutes after we were supposed to be live
Mm-hmm.
to get this shit ready for you guys, and we think we've about got it handled. We're celebrating now. This is our kind of like party. We've accomplished what we need to accomplish, we think, to have it rolled out to you guys. So we're just kind of raising a drink, and I just want to say thanks for stopping in, guys. Chris, EJ, I appreciate you guys taking time out of your Friday again to come and sit with my lame ass and have chat.
Oh man, it's always.
Oh
I
yeah.
always enjoy it.
Yeah. So, do you feel like your hard work's been worth it?
Oh yeah. What about you?
Fuck yeah, man. Sorry for my language. I said I'm kind of celebrating, guys. Yeah, I do. Man, it's been really worth it. It's been a lot of work. Don't get it twisted, but getting to see it in the way that I
Mm-hmm.
haven't before has been really nice. Finally getting to see some of those things trickle in from all of that massive data we've been collecting has been kind of
Mm-hmm.
nice, and getting to see some of our live demos in the field, even from that really crappy connection, we still managed to pull it off. You know what I mean? How was that for you to get to see, all that hard work that you and EJ have been putting in on all these custom encoders and stuff that I can't really talk about?
That was a tin. That was a what was it, tin can connection we had going on. And as long as nothing moved, it was fine.
Right.
Right? It's like having the strings between the cans connected when you were a kid, talking across stuff, and we
Yeah,
still
man.
did it. We still did it. That was nice,
You
guys.
still pulling it off. As long
Right?
as
That
it
was
blew it
awesome.
in.
Oh yeah. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys working on that, man. That was so amazing right there to see all that come together.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the two get merged, right? And I think that's going to be one of our maybe our next big pushes, But we got some other stuff coming along. You guys will get to see it soon. You guys will get to see it soon. We've been working hard to bring it to you guys. So you guys have any big weekend plans?
I'm gonna finish the multiplex output. Right. I got it where it builds the builds what needed for the background,
Right.
but it pops every once in a while, so I got to go through and do that.
I got nothing really.
Right. So I got a couple of plans. Nothing real big. I do plan to take my wife out for a sandwich.
Nice.
We're gonna have a good time. At least I'm gonna have a good time. She might not have a good time. I like sandwiches, so
Right.
for me it's always fun. So I do think we have a decent question that we should probably address, and that if you have a Kansas Police Department and it's not listed, can you enter the cop as Kansas cops? And the question is, the answer is,
Sorry
I
about
guess
that.
you could, and leave it in the notes for us, JD, and I'll take care of sorting it out. You know what I'm saying? If you add them, and just add them to a department in Kansas, and I'll take care of sorting it out and creating the department by hand right now if I don't have it. So we're working on something to take care of that, but we're trying to do it automated so that we're always on top of it, guys. That's what we're bringing to you. It's something that is always on top of the data. Am I right? It's constantly moving.
It's working. It's looking. It's analyzing when you're sleeping.
Right? We don't want to do this by hand, guys. That's the dumb, slow way. We're never going to be able to keep up. There are millions and millions of cops. Well, what is it, like 1.28 we estimate, EJ?
1.2, yeah.
So something like that. Like, there are a lot, and there's not enough of us, nor do we have enough hours in the day even if there were 20 of us or 30 of us to keep track of them all, the way we can do it if we just turn on these computers, guys. And so I will take care of it by hand this time, JD, but we're really working on something that's just going to stay on top of that shit. You guys just stay tuned, and don't forget to stop by thepolicerecord.com if you haven't already and check it out. And if you have already, keep stopping by, because sometime soon, the next couple of days, it's going to be updated, and you guys will get to see it for yourself.
There's the link. Dropped
Hell yeah.
in the dropped in.
Hell yeah.
And
So
that's thepolicerecord.com for you guys on Kick, because it can't send to you.
hell yeah. Thank you. So are you excited to get other people trying it out? The TRaX, the streaming software.
Manhattan PD. Okay. I am. I actually am. You know, I can't wait to turn on the advanced and, you know, continue down the path with that, right? Because, you know, one of the things that I guess I'm going to go ahead and announce here right now is that the TRaX in its current state, once I have the MUX output going, I'm going to open source it, right? I'm going to give the code away. Here it is. If you can set it up on one of your own computers, you can have it, right? I'll give instructions on how to set it up, and, you know, let you go through and have your own multi-streamer, multi-MUX output. So, and we'll give you guys a direct link in the description of this video and other ones to come. And then the real fun begins after that, because we're taking to developing our own internal system to handle it a lot better than the open source one will.
So the open source one is just gonna kind of be like a general solution, but what we have is something different, right?
Yeah,
we
because
have the ability to connect back to the police record and divine all kinds of data.
Right. Not only that, but we also, there'll be other features that are coming along to
chat.
Chat, and then complement the, you know, anti-drop, you know, anti-stream drop things. You know, better tuning on the actual MUX outs and things like that. You know, and then there'll be other fun features that we'll be able to add to it as well.
What kind of tuning?
Well, I'm hoping that we'll be able to, you know, recognize that the stream's going down, maybe buffer a little more. I don't know. You know, there's so many knobs and whistles and bells and twists once you go back to a compiled language. Right? So we need to twist a few of them before we get to talking about them too much, you know? But there's a lot of them.
Oh, yeah.
You know, might be some tuning in the actual URL that you get to put in, right? You know, looks like it's saying about 5 minutes out. I had a bunch of text files that I was moving, so
that happens.
You
so
know,
I moved quite a bit of data myself. I understand the
oh my god,
the pain. I do. I understand the pain that goes on with a little bit of having to move this data and this data and this data and this data.
It'd be great if it was just one big file, you know, because it's
right.
open the pipe and haul ass. It's when you start getting all these little files.
Right. So at that point, in my opinion, and this may be a little nerdy, but at that point, I think you'd be better off working with blocks. But
yeah.
You know, so here's my suggestion to anybody out there that's curious, right? If you're watching and you wonder, you know, what is this police record? You know, what are they talking about? the best thing I can tell you is go over to thepolicerecord.com and check it out. You're not gonna fucking hate what you see. If you do, I invite you to sign up anyway, and at least make sure that your opinion is informed, and leave us a Google review or something. But I think, in my opinion, and this may be a little biased coming from somebody who's worked so hard on it, but I think it's a solid effort at bringing data to the conversation, to make sure that we're all informed about our opinions instead of, working from a place of mostly like state-sanctioned ignorance, I guess maybe is putting it politically correctly enough to say it online. Like, we're literally, isn't there kind of like a wall there to keep us away from the data that we're looking for?
Sure.
It's called red tape.
Right? And so we're kind of trying to cut through that red tape, guys. We're kind of trying to bust down that wall and make sure that the data is just there at your fingertips.
Yeah, I don't think we're busting
as
down
often
walls.
as we can find it. I do like the red tape. That's much appreciated. See, that's the kind of stuff I'd know if I'd had a job for all of those years that my job was to run the canteen, or
We don't give legal opinions here.
What's the legal
We just give you the data to come to your own conclusion.
Yeah, we're not about opinions. We're about, okay, so I heard I'm gonna relate a story. I don't know if I've ever told this story to you guys. Probably I have. So when I first started learning about data science, and I got my hands on my first book about it, and I was cranking through that, it was talking about how if the author could describe it, the best way to describe it would be like if the father of statistics and the mother of computers got together and fell in love and did that thing that people do when they fell in love and had babies, and those babies came out data science. Like, it's basically just statistics that's so hyper powered that it's crazy, because we're doing it with computers, and math that big is important. It starts to show you trends and patterns and things that you wouldn't ordinarily see just looking at an isolated piece of data by itself. Yeah, or even a spreadsheet of data. It's so much more in depth, and that's just the kind of thing that we want to show you guys, is that no matter what red tape there is, there's still so much data there just waiting to be looked at, and we're going to bring it to you guys.
Do you guys have any pieces of data that you guys want to like specifically know? Like, for example, I'm thinking of like just gypsy cops. What's the average for how many times they jump departments?
Well, I think I think it's actually not only the jumping departments, but it's the length of department, right? The length at each department.
How far do they move from the first place they started at?
Right.
Yeah.
Number of changes. I would say length of employment is important for each one. And I'm going to say in a tech term that should be one of those properties on relationship kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it would probably also be important to notice like any kind of recognized or rumored reason for separation. You know what I mean? As another one of those relationship property things. Right? So I just actually took notes, you guys, if you didn't know. I was sitting here, and while we were talking about it, I made notes on my pad that's sitting here on my desk, so that the model that we build is specifically looking to aggregate that data. Anyway, thank you, EJ.
No, you're fine.
No, thank you. That was such a good piece of conversation, and inspired such good, that's awesome. I appreciate it. Do you guys have any big Easter plans for next weekend?
No.
No.
Me either.
I think my microphone's a little bit hot.
Maybe a little bit.
I turned it down.
I cannot really hear you very well.
There we go. I turned it up.
I can hear you a little better now. Thank you.
Okay.
So with this streaming software, right? If I subscribed, right, then I could start sending my stuff through and broadcast into my own YouTube channel that way.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I was streaming from 2 different cameras, right, to this software, if I went the advanced route, right, and paid the like $20 a month, I could stream from 2 different cameras to the same YouTube channel. Is that a thing?
Sorry, say again. I was reading something in the background.
No, you're fine.
I got this thing going. What's up,
Right,
Oklahoma? If you subscribe to the $20,
yeah, if I subscribe to the advanced plan, right?
Mhm.
Could I take 2 different cameras with me, right, and leave one of them stationary, and then go with my other one, and be streaming both of those views at the same time to my YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Really?
And
So I
watch
could
it.
be the static shot, and like I could set one up on the tripod, and then walk with the other one, and be like the static shot and the guy up getting the close-ups.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. That's legit.
Definitely. And you could put your,
Or like
those are going to be some of the more advanced features that we'll be perfecting with our own internal encoders.
right? Have you seen so I know you've seen Jeff Gray. He's one of my personal favorites. You know what I'm saying? Like I actually got to meet him. It was a really great pleasure. I actually got to talk to him and take his picture and introduce myself, and that made me really happy. But anyway, I'm gonna stop fanboying and I'm gonna go on with what I meant to say. And so what I think is, I think, like, you know how he does the videos and he's always recording from more than one spot? Or like Travis Hines is always recording from more than one spot.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Now they would be able to stream, like with our advanced plan right now, they would be able to stream from both of those cameras to their channel. Kind of like going live together, but with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. That way you can
So-
see.
And you're saying this gets mixed in the cloud?
I'm saying it gets mixed. Well, you'll be able to mix it not only in the only in the cloud and without OBS, but you'll also, if you have your own means to have a little computer to do it yourself and stream it, you can do it your damn self, right? You don't even have to pay for our service,
Okay.
right? But if you want some of these advanced features where, like overlays and fun stuff like that, homie, you're gonna have to, y'all gonna have to jump on the subscribe train with us, guys.
Right? Over at policerecord.com. And it's not that expensive compared to most of our actual, like, serious services. This one starts at like $9.99 a month for our standard streaming service. So that's achievable for most people, I would assume. Like, it's $10. It's not a lot of money, especially not in 2025. And the ability it gives you to stream to all of your channels and let us process that video and gain intelligence from it to push out on this platform, I think is a big deal. There are already people who let you do this for, maybe the same money. I don't know if it's a little cheaper, a little more expensive than what we're doing. I don't really care. What I know is that what we're charging covers our cost to not only push your video out, but to also do a little bit of our own analysis and intelligence gathering from your footage. We're not storing your video. We're not here to record it. We're pushing it through where you want it to go, and we're analyzing it along the way. And because we get it first, we're not violating anybody's terms of service by analyzing the video, which is important to us because we don't want to get sued out of existence, right, guys?
I prefer not to, and not only that, I try to, I want to be a good steward of the internet,
right, and not be violating terms of service.
It's just about being a good steward.
Well, I mean, our code, right, is polite code. It has wait times when it's scraping and crawling and stuff. It's not just beating everybody's door down all of the time. So, I think we try to be pretty good about it. Personally, I do think it's kind of funny that it says knock knock gets the police record.
That is funny.
Sorry, guys, inside joke, but it does, in fact, say that. There's lots of inside jokes in the terminology that we have encoded into this thing. And am I not mistaken, Chris? I'm kind of new to this whole computer science thing, right? It's not really my strong point. But like, am I mistaken in thinking that in a compiled language, right, our variable names and stuff like that, our class names and all of that will be lost? Right?
To an extent.
Okay. So you could decompile and get class names and stuff?
I mean, where there's a will, there's a way. I mean...
I love that.
I mean... It's not a perfect situation, right?
Right.
And, there's ways of making it more difficult, right?
I would probably manage 97% of those, looking at my average.
Yeah, I mean, where there's a will, there's, like I said, there's a way. But for, basically putting the lock on a glass door and saying that, yes, this is our application, right, and it hasn't been tampered with, those are the more important things to me.
Right.
That you actually have a valid app, that we can give you a way of verifying it, et cetera, right? So
how excited are you for other people to get to try out what you built and start giving you feedback and stuff?
Just as ready as any other guy out there.
I'm pretty excited about it, man. Like, I think I built a pretty solid first stage of this product for people to get to see what's coming back a little bit, and I'm excited for people to look at it and tell me what they think and what they like and what they don't like and what they want to see more of. I'm excited to see it for the TRaX service too. Like, people are like, "Damn, this is legit. I want to see this. It'd be nice to have this. Can we try this? How do I get those upgrades you were talking about? Stuff like." I mean, I want to see it, man. I think it's going to be legit. I'm happy to be at this stage of our business. I think we worked really hard to get here, and I think we've all done a spectacular job, from the guy in the red to the guy in the black to the guy in the blue. We've all kicked ass. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. So I just wanted to say thanks, guys. Like, I'm really about celebrating. I'm pretty happy with what we built and where it's going.
2 minutes from that
launch point.
Yeah,
I dig it. That is
right,
legit.
because
so hit me with it.
No, go ahead.
I do have a pretty big announcement for anybody who's out there watching. I'm gonna find these people, and if they can't holler at me in the stream, I'll find them elsewhere and let them all know. But I have 5 free reports to give away, and so I'm not even sure how. I'm just gonna copy these into chat, and these people have all got themselves a free report for leaving a comment on a video. So if you were one of those people, you know what I mean, that happened everywhere, then you know, hit me up. I liked your comment, and got yourself a report. Just gotta let me know, and what account you're using. I don't know how to track you down in there, but I'll find it out, and we'll get you all serviced up. Also, you guys know that we talked about giving away another couple for anybody we saw in the chat tonight. And I can't think of anybody that I've ever seen that has done more, like put in more data and stuff in our platform than John DeNicola. So, how do you guys feel about letting John have one?
John who?
Right? Who's that guy?
I have no qualms about making sure he has an extra one on his.
Right, so I'm just gonna go over to the appropriate panel right now. So I'm gonna not looking at the window right now, and I can't really see a whole lot of stuff, but I'm gonna look and see if I can't find an email address that is John DeNicola's. This is definitely him because his points are so high with the leaderboard data that you guys won't see that yet. That'll be one of our next updates. But we started collecting the data and looking. He's definitely going to be in first place.
Oh, it's showing up.
What's up?
It's showing up. It's going live.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, guess what? You guys get to see.
John DeNicola, you have officially been awarded that report credit. And once I find everybody else that's on my list, they will get theirs. So they said that this went live. So I'm going to click this button, and I'm going to watch as it happens. So the number of windows open on my desktop just increased drastically. Oh, I see it. I don't see it, but I see it. Oh, you are definitely worthy, John. I just saw your score, and I saw everybody else's score, and I know how those scores are calculated, and so that is the least that we can do, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I've been wrong a couple of times in my life. My wife has told me about them. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Do I see it now? I do. Let me go here.
Yep. Let me go here as well.
Nope. That makes me a little sad. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Let's see here.
So, it's still not bringing my stats back, which makes me sad. So guys, our front page is a little broken, and it's only doing its thing every once in a minute. But it might eventually do its thing again. it looks like it is live. So guys, I feel like I have to go in here and give myself a report credit and try it out before I just tell other people to go try it out and spend their money. EJ, don't you have report credits on the live site? No, EJ?
Oh, what? No, I have no idea right now.
Okay. I'll go look and I'll add one to mine and then I'll screen share and then I'll run it in front of everybody, and if it fails horribly, we'll revert back to the other one and I'll work to get it fixed. Let me see. I'm working on it pretty hard, just not quite there yet.
I have 2 remaining. So you're saying I should screen share?
Do you want to do it?
I can do it.
Yeah, go for it. So EJ is going to take the chance here, guys, of humiliating me live. Hey, Brandon Mitchell, you want a
What up,
report
Brandon?
credit? So make sure to tell me what email you use for the police report or the police record. And how do I forget the name of this shit? Look at me go, guys. So make sure to tell me the email address that you use, and we're going to give you your report credit, man.
Do you have a department name?
No, EJ, it's up to you. You pick one that you haven't picked before.
Ooh.
What's one you've seen when you're watching a cop watch video?
I don't remember any of them. Let's just look up Hope.
There you go.
Hopewell, Jersey, Fairhope Police Department, Alabama.
All right.
Generate report.
Yeah. Oh shit. Let me walk over here because there may be some kind of pulsar issue, and that might be why I'm not getting stats. Because I don't see anything coming through from dispatch. I don't see anything came through to dispatch, EJ, on pulsar. So I'm gonna look at the logs for the server. Sorry guys, it might be broken.
Hey, while you're looking,
Don't use your credits yet.
will you
Hey, you also got one. What's the matter? So you gotta leave me the email address that you use on the police record, and we'll get you your free report credit. What am I looking for, Chris?
So I bought a streaming service, and my profile's not updated. So
You bought one and your profile didn't update?
mm-mm. Oh shit!
What? What's up?
I did it underneath the wrong email address.
Then you gave it to whoever had that email address.
Yeah, it's my Proton mail.
I have to say, this does look pretty slick.
Thanks, CJ. Wait until you see the actual report. Oh, you did kind of see it, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Okay, so I'm not getting anything there either.
It's all done broken, huh?
Yeah, it's got to be something with Pulsar. I'm gonna look at the actual production server now, and we'll find out. Not that. I want that. No, not that. That. Here. Here. And here. Because when the dispatch fixes, your report will start running.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, we've confirmed that. I see you getting the report there. I see the error fetching the stat. Okay. No. Let me see why that is messed up. Damn it. Let me take a look. Sorry, guys. I'm not perfect. I'm far from it. I've noticed this. So is my wife. It's amazing. And I thought we were so ready. Okay.
It's a lot better than it was anyway.
Right. Wait until it actually works. It looks a lot better. Wait until it actually works. Wait
Right?
until they can. Just give me a few minutes, guys. I'm trying. I apologize. At least EJ got to humiliate me a little bit. You know, like, hey, look at what Thomas did. Ha ha ha. I know it's in here somewhere, the code that I actually used to make that horrible mistake. So what do we have here?
Here, I'll bring mine up.
Thank you, sir. Pulsar service URL.
So one of the things that's changed in the TRaX dashboard while I'm filling in the dead air for you guys is that we've updated the URL and the actual menu itself, right? If you need help on how to get this thing set up, right, we got a full breakdown of each of the menu links that you see when you open this up, right? And you can click on it and it tells you what's going on, right? Right. Pictures will be coming soon. If you're an admin, you get to see the admin page. If you're not, well, you don't. So, got some instructions on how to set up the OBS, right? Some instructions on how to set up IRL Pro and Prism, right? Because there is not an IRL Pro for the iPhone, right? But I've got links in here that you can just tap and go straight and go download the application. Got you some instructions on how to get it set up, right? Then got you some instructions on the Prism by itself, right? The multi-stream has changed. It's a tabbed interface now, right? It's gonna, yeah. You know, since I don't have any right now, it throws me an error, right?
So that is production.
In your mucks, you'll be able to set them up, whether you want it 1080 or 720 now, right? You can save the layout. It saves the G-Stream, but that's part of it that I'm going to be working on, right? You'll be able to see your streams here. If you use Brave, it'll work better because it supports H265 in the browser now. Finally. It's only been, what, a couple years that it's been out.
Right.
But this is where it's going to happen at. And when your licenses, it'll show you how many licenses you have. And it'll continue to let you add them until you don't have any more, whether it's inputs or outputs, right? So, and again, it's $9.99 to get started with 1 input and 5 outputs, right? You know, I'll add a section to the help talking about chat overlays, so you can get chat overlays from.
Hey, EJ.
to help you guys out.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that no, because it's connecting to production. Let me make sure. Before I just go.
The one ending in 7 is production. Yeah.
Any
Yeah,
questions
but
from the?
it's connecting to 10. Oh no, it is definitely because that's there. And let me check this. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse
So
me.
this is definitely correct. But it's still attempting to connect to the other one. Is that version I pushed? With the pointing the app server, the API server at the right pulsar. Is that current? Because it's looking at the old pulsar.
We'll talk about it after the stream.
What's up?
We'll have to talk about it after the stream.
Okay.
Well, I think this is about that time that we need to go ahead and give a link, and if
stream?
anybody wants to come up and join us
Right, I dig that.
and figure out why the fucking AI music just went to shit.
It happens. So if anybody does want to come up and get a little poke in, let me know. And yeah, JD, send us an email if you run into anything bad. Fight for Freedom 3066. Okay, let me go in here real quick. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, that did.
I see it, Brandon. I got you.
His email?
Yeah.
I got him.
You got him?
Yeah, I already updated it. So I am still looking, and it does look like, did we drop the link? Yeah, for people to come
I did
up.
drop the link.
That is legit. Anybody who wants to jump up here.
We got about 15 minutes.
Right. Let me take a peek real quick over here at this other one. Sorry, I'd be John Felix sometimes, just jamming out. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I freestyle rap a little bit in my spare time. Not really in front of people since, you know, my time in Cell Block 5 or whatever, but hey man, I was winning Freestyle Fridays, I'm not gonna lie. I got a mouth on me and sometimes
Cell Block 5, is that what that was? I mean, not to be, I mean...
So that didn't update that? Man, let me see the logs for that too. So don't go anybody go buying nothing right now.
Oh no, you can go ahead and buy. We're fixing it.
Well, sure, I guess, yeah, go ahead and buy, but I don't want it to just not, you know, like that feels messed up to me. Oh shit.
At least it isn't like Bow where you buy now and you go.
Right?
You buy, you go. That's it.
Okay, so that is an oopsie daisy. I don't know from where. Where does the subscription take place?
Aussie. What's up? What's up, Aussie?
So EJ, we can't kill these ones yet anyway, because I'm still analyzing logs. Which one do I have open? N and K.
Yep. But we are
Nobody's
ready
coming
for
up.
you guys.
They said we're all losers.
Yeah, pretty much. I see how you guys are.
I mean, yeah, it's cool. I knew I was a loser before you told me.
No worry was the matter you. No worries, man. It's okay.
Right?
We making it to where we trying to make it available to everybody. Right. So.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Aussie? Ed. Hey, did you send me your email? Error. Damn. Is it on the front page about not getting the stats back? Because we're trying. Huh. I don't see anything for it at all, Chris.
For me?
For you buying streams. I'm looking.
Well, my card says something.
I'm looking. I'm just trying to figure out where it got messed up at.
No worries.
I'm digging through bunches of logs. I don't even know what I'm looking for yet. Man. Welcome to the great rollout, guys. Big celebration. You did a tremendous
It's all
job.
good.
Right? And it all worked, and I don't even know. At least it was you who found out first and not one of our customers.
Right?
I do appreciate that.
No worries, man.
Okay.
That's what we do. And I'm even throwing my $9.99 into the pot. I'm good on it right now, brother. You can send it to me an email if you want to. Oh wow, let me just mess everything up here. Well, boys and girls, we've left it open for quite a few minutes. There's 13 of you in here that we could see. A couple of y'all are talking. We need to jump behind the scenes and make things better. So I'm gonna go over here and find us an outro or some sort.
Thank you, sir.
Right.
And I'm gonna get to working on fixing.
Right. No worries.
We'll keep you guys updated.
Yep. We'll be back soon. Okay, I can't let us go out on that one.
Thank you.
That. Hold on, guys.
Guys, just so you know, I'm also going to be working this coming week on a little bit with EJ on some pretty advanced back end stuff, and Chris on some pretty flashy new front end stuff. Our own intro and outro. So.
Right.
Yep.
Indeed. All right, later.
Oink oink. Oink 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 oink. I'm the best piggy. Oink 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 oink. Best piggy in the town. Oink 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 oink. Piggy piggy. Oink 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 oink. I'm a pig. Oink 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 oink. I'm the best piggy. Oink 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 oink. Best piggy in the town. Oink 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 oink. Piggy piggy. Oink 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 oink. I'm a pig. Can I get piggies in the chat? Piggies in the chat. I'm the best piggy. Piggy in the chat. Can I get some oink oink oink? Oink oink, mother truckers. Oink oink. Oink oink. Oink 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 oink. I'm the best piggy. Oink 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 oink. Best piggy in the town. Oink 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 oink. Piggy piggy.